Whoa, there we are.
Hey.
Happy Friday.
Welcome to Friday, everybody.
Welcome to Friday. It's not Thursday, it's Friday. And it's also not Saturday, it's Friday.
We'll take what we can get at this point. It is Friday afternoon, therefore we are here in the SketchUp HQ in Westminster, Colorado. In real world. We're not virtually here, we're really here.
Yep.
So
we are really here. And if you can imagine the biggest, there we are. We're right there. We're right there.
I can't quite oh, there I am.
Oh, there's his hand.
Camera. Okay.
But yeah, if you can imagine the biggest corporate office imaginable, that is where we are, right in the heart and center of it. And surprisingly, the Wi-Fi is hit or miss sometimes. So bear with us if there's a little bit of lag, a little bit of delay. We will try to troubleshoot on the spot. That is my job. Aaron's job is to model and be funny, and my job is to troubleshoot. So
I will say, though, I mean, offices obviously are notorious for not the greatest Wi-Fi, but I will say our AC is usually pretty solid. Like it's usually a pretty consistent 70 degrees in here. And this is the first office I've been in where I could say that.
yeah,
Just about everywhere else I've worked, I'm like, it's hot one day and freezing cold the next. So
I know. I didn't know what to plan for. I came in with a sweatshirt, and here I am in a t-shirt. We are fine.
That's because in this giant world headquarters, we've decided to cram ourselves into a 10 by 10 box with both of us. No vents, no windows, no nothing. So we do keep it warm here.
You can't tell from Aaron's green screen behind him, but this is a very small room. It's feels a little warm in here, I'd say. But anyway, we've got folks joining from a 35-degree Toronto, from Germany, from Newfoundland, from Wales, from Wisconsin. So great to see everybody from around the world joining in. Thank you for spending your Friday with us. We got a great stream, and I'm going to be honest. We came up with this stream thinking it was a brand new, novel, original idea, but
turns out it's a rerun.
Yeah, you're looking at a rerun, folks. We ran out of content. So
well, in my defense, and nobody else's, because nobody else on the team was doing the live streams at the time that we did this last time. This was during the pandemic. This was working at home. This was doing 3 streams a week. At some point, we did this model, and I'm not trying to defend anything. I honestly didn't remember doing it.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. The whole pandemic kind of feels like it was just a blur. So doesn't count. We are here. It's a new day. We are aiming to do the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Ooh,
whoa!
That happened right off the bat. I was expecting at least 5-6 minutes in before we said pizza.
Wow, the first time I said it, pizza.
Justin just knocked it out of the way.
Yep, there it is, folks. We're doing it live.
This is going to be a good one. So this is it is a cool marble structure. In case you don't know what it is, welcome to Earth, I guess. I feel like this is a pretty iconic one that everybody knows about. It is, of course, a tall column tower that was built, and it slowly over time just started falling over, leaning. We'll talk about that a little bit. There is a lot of columns on this. So there's 207 white marble columns on it, actually. They're predominantly Romanesque style with classic Corinthian capitals. You know the type.
Yeah.
Ground floor consists of 15 engaged columns forming a blind arcade, while the upper 6 floors are more open stories supporting 30 columns each, while the top belfry has 16 columns.
Wow, those facts roll right off the tongue. So well rehearsed. Great job.
I just off the cuff. I mean, I think I read that in a
some almanac 20 years ago,
a waiting room or something.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, like I said, when we set up this stream, it took 200 years to build this, and we've got only 2 hours here. So you're about to witness the power of 3D modeling. And with that, I don't know.
Let's roll. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. All right. I do have a couple of reference images that I'm going to work from. I'm going to file, I'm going to import, and I'm just going to bring these in and drop them on the ground. So here's this one called illustration. Bring that one in. I'll just lay that on the ground. I'm just going to, oh, you know what I did? I do this a lot. Generally when I import things as images, but every once in a while I'll import something as a texture. So this screen stays on whatever however you imported last. So last time I did import a texture. So I'm going to go back to illustration, grab it, and I'm going to change from use the textures, use as an image. I'm going to import, and I'm just going to double click there to get it into the model. I'll scale it in a second. But we can see there.
Man, that is a lean. Look at that.
Yeah, that's significant.
Yeah, that is
That's a lot.
surely significant. Is there ever a time where you would want to import it as a watermark instead, so you always have it up on the screen?
Absolutely. So one of the things that I do like to do is I'll keep. So when I'm doing these live model things, obviously I want to show you guys everything that I'm seeing and everything I'm working off of. So I find ways to put it on this main screen. If I was just modeling this for myself for fun, I'd probably take images like this, drop them onto my second monitor, make them real big so I could see them real well. In this case, because I want to make sure that this is visible, I can grab another one. I have a picture of just the columns, a couple of columns, and I can put it up as a watermark. So in this case, I'm going to go to my styles, edit, and the second to last one is watermark. I'm going to hit load, and I'm going to grab this one called columns, and I'm going to bring it in.
Yeah, that's good. It's nice to always have it up, and you can, decide, as Aaron will show you, exactly where you want to put it on the screen. But it's nice so that, instead of constantly having to go back to the image and model, you can just reference it all the time.
That's right. Which is really nice. Then it's there. With watermarks, you're not going to so much trace. You do that more with an imported image. But in this case, I can say, okay, this is in the background versus it is an overlay. So I get to choose how I want that to do. I'm going to go ahead and keep an overlay. I'm gonna hit next. I want to see the image full like that. Yep. Next. I don't want it right here in the middle. Obviously, this would be kind of hard because I have to peek behind it to model.
Yep.
Not great. So we're gonna position it. I'm gonna put it in the upper left corner, and I'm gonna shrink it down so it's good enough that I can kind of reference what's there. I should probably go out and clip this. Actually, I don't need all these clouds getting in my business.
No, it's for the atmosphere.
That's true.
Yeah.
Was that a meteorology joke?
Yes, absolutely.
Clouds are for the atmosphere.
That's right.
All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and finish that. I apologize. Anyhow, let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a thing I need help with right off the bat. This image shows that I have 151'3", but I don't really get where that dimension is from. It looks like it's to the top or the base of the belfry.
Sure.
But I don't know. So I need somebody out there on the stream to get me the overall height. Ground straight, not leaned, but straight. How tall is the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Somebody find that out for me.
Yeah, someone in the comments, please do the digging. I do have it up on the screen right next to me, but I think it'd be more fun if we got it from the comments.
That's right. We need to get interactive with this, guys.
Yeah.
All right. While you do that, I'm going to draw a couple of lines. So I'm going to draw some lines that are like that. So from the ground right here, from the bottom of the stairs, I'm coming up to the very top. I don't actually need this line. That was just for reference. So I have this image with this line on it, and I'm going to grab both of them and make them a group. So that is the image and a line. Now what I can do is I can come in here and I can grab my tape measure, and I'm just going to say from this point to this point, and it will initially tell me the length. It's 15'1" 13/16 right now, but I want to make that full height, whatever her full height is.
Right. Well, we already have a comment. Why aren't the units in meters? I mean, come on, we're modeling something in Italy here. But
I am not Italian.
That's right. So we're looking at 56 meters. Thanks for that, Gus Burt, which is 183 feet.
183 feet. Bam. It's in bam.
Oh no. Is it because it's in a group?
I kind of stopped paying attention to what I was doing. I made a guide point. Yeah, there's a talking break in there while stuff was actually happening. Let's try that again. All right, so we're inside. The reason I put it inside a group is I don't want to scale the entire model. I just want to scale this image in this line. So I'm going to come in here one more time, grab this, go from here to here. 183, is that what you said?
Yep.
Enter. And it's going to say, do you want to resize the group? Yes, I do. Boom. There we go.
J.R. Wales came in with a comment that is way more accurate. It's 183.9 feet. I don't know. Are we going to get into the decimals here?
Boy, that's a tough one.
You know what? No.
I already scaled it. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. All right. So what I want to do now is I want to come up with approximate heights of all these things. So as I look at this, I think what I'm going to do is, so we'll start right here. I'm going to start with, I'm just going to put a rectangle. And I don't even know how square this is. Oh, this is actually a pretty square image. All right, so I'm going to go from here to here. And those are my stairs. I'm going to go from here. I'm gonna run things to, yeah, I guess this middle line right here is where I'll call the different layers happening.
Nice.
So
Yeah, we have a comment here from Filippo Mori. Are these blueprints made from before the last restorations? And you know what? Now that I think of it, I know that I like threw these elevations into the forum, but I mean, given how hand drawn this is, like this is probably some original work.
It's possible.
I'm sure there's more up-to-date drawings out there, but you know, we're having fun. We're just modeling.
I am going to rotate that. It was just slightly off X. Like Justin said, these are all hand drawn. So I'm gonna accept that I'm not going to get perfect units here. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I want this to be the split between the levels. So I'm gonna come over to here. There we go. I'm gonna drop that down to the logo, like where the doorway is. Just do this a little bit more accurately than what I just did. I do like, and I know you guys have commented on this before, I do like using lines to draw what, you know, I would consider to be accurate stuff, because I can see the points I'm snapping to. With a rectangle, unless I have a clearly defined click here and I know exactly where the next point is, I do tend to kind of enjoy doing this and like going, okay, now where's that going to run to? And give me a little bit more flexibility as I go around and snap. But anyhow, yeah, that's the idea there. Cool. All right, so I'm going to take that one. I'll go right by the middle. Option 1.
Oh, you can see the lean already.
Yeah.
That right side is starting to disappear.
2, 3, 4. Whoops. So this was, again, I know we're dealing with hand drawn, so I'm coming in ballpark.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of these ones. I'm going to turn on X-ray, and I'm going to hit scale and just try to squash these down a little bit and see if I can get a good average. All right, so that's about the height. Then from there, I'm going to have a section of stairs right here, and then we'll have our belfry.
Yeah, Johnny 5 says, but what about guides, Aaron? LOL. And I mean, this is kind of in a way doing guides, but
that's right.
Yeah, you know, it's nice because you know the dashed line doesn't go across your whole screen. We're keeping things within, you know, reason here.
That's right.
Keggy says each layer is slightly shorter than the one below. How's that for making this more complicated?
Is that for real? Are we talking real facts right here now?
Yeah, Keggy, be real with us.
Keggy.
This is no time for jokes.
All right, I'm going to check. Ballpark. We got about, based on this hand-drawn thing that we just pulled off the internet, have no information about.
I need to do a better job at like sourcing images for you. I feel like this is cool.
9'6" up to the top. 9'3".
I think it might be a drawing that was like then photographed at a slight angle. You know, it's
That's
just
definitely possible. All right. So what I really wanted out of that was just
it's a ballpark.
Yeah. We're not going to get to perfection with this at all. I apologize if anybody's let down by that reality. So here we go. So this is cool because what this gives us is kind of a template. Like this is about what we're going to try to do. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to make it a group. And that's what we'll work off as far as sizes. So I'm going to start at the bottom and just work my way up. We're going to see how that goes. So first thing I'm going to do is we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw a little square right here. because that comes up to, yeah, that's about right. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to grab this edge and I'm going to say divide that edge, and I want 5 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to come here. I'm just going to draw these lines across just for my own reference. Actually, I could use guides. No, actually, this is okay if this breaks. All right, so now what I could do if I want these to be the same, I can grab this line, and what I want to do is have 1, 2, 3, 4 steps on, wait, no, that's not right, 5 steps. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to divide that. Oops, I didn't get a line. There we go. Divide that up by 5. And then what I could do is I could come down here and I could say, okay, so the first step goes to there, second goes to here, third step, inference down from this point is right here, fourth step, inference down right here, fifth step right here. Get rid, oh, oops.
Oh.
Slide this over temporarily and get rid of all that.
Yeah, we got a lot of great comments here with specific dimensions and interesting facts. And yeah, I'll just reiterate that, we're shooting from the hip here. Bill Farrell says the upper levels of the tower are technically built at a slight trapezoid shape, or more accurately with a slight deliberate curve rather than a perfect cylinder. What do you think about that, Aaron?
I believe you.
Yeah.
It's fun because we take things kind of light here. We also try to kind of run on time. So I apologize if anybody is, like I said, seriously offended that we're not working very specifically off of an exact set of standards or anything like that.
It's hand drawn, and also it took like 200 years to build. We got like 2 hours there. Actually, no, we got like an hour 45.
I gotta stop. I gotta get something done. Get something modeled, man. All right. So we're gonna do what we can in the time we got. One of the things I'm excited about this over the old one, and I did not go back and watch the old stream. I don't remember exactly how things happen. I deny all accountability any way, shape, or form. But one of the things I do want to do with this is use photoreal materials and come in and use like a bleached concrete type texture or something to get these marble columns and to get an actual brick material on here that looks like this. There are some details like this you can see in my watermark where there's light and dark marble used that overlap each other. I want to do some of that stuff in this model, make it look however the other one looked. This is going to look better.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, a lot has changed in SketchUp land since you took this on 5 years ago. And in fact, you and I were laughing about the fact that your previous model was all white, which if you watched streams 5 years ago, that was kind of Aaron's thing, to focus on the modeling. But now his big thing is textures. And so
it's how I've matured. It's how I've grown.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So something I want to point out here. So down here, as I astutely pointed out from memory alone, there are 15 columns, while the bigger ones up top, oh shoot, I closed my note. I mean, I forgot what, 60 columns on the sides?
Ooh, you guys are checking out Aaron's desktop.
Notes to make me sound smart. 15 and 30. So what that means is we will want a circle that is evenly divisible by 15. So these 15 pieces in here, but also 30. There's twice as many columns on this level as there are on this level. So we just got to figure out a number of sides that's going to make that easier to draw. So my thought would probably be do a 30-sided circle. The top's going to be different. The top is 16, so it kind of just goes on its own rules. But I think everything else I'm going to base on a 30-sided circle. 30 sides isn't perfect. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. That would be stupid. Let's do 60. 60 sides.
30 sides is stupid, but 60, sure.
So the reason 30 sides is stupid is I can't make quadrants out of that. But I guess it doesn't matter, right?
I'd say let's do 60.
All right, let's do 60. I'm going to grab the circle. I'm going to go to empty info, and I'm going to put 60 sides on. And then the first thing I'm going to do is this little profile I made of the stairs. I'm going to grab this circle. I'm going to say, follow me with this. And there we go. There's our stairs leading up. A plinth, if you will.
Yeah, that looks great. That was nice and quick.
Boom.
No drawing a circle and offsetting and push pulling. Just like
What am I,
that. One
Tyson?
step.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Oh, let's save.
Yeah. Good call, J.R. Wales. Thanks for that. Keggy says, don't forget to like the stream, folks. That is true. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And Vincent on LinkedIn has commented a taco emoji. So, yes, it is lunchtime.
Yes, this is very true. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. I'm wondering what it's about 8.5. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this circle. I copy that. Come out of context. I'm going to edit, paste in place. I'm going to offset that about 8.5 inches. And then this right here is going to become my next oops.
Whoa.
So if this ever happens to you, this is there's always something to be learned. There's always an opportunity to learn things. If that happens to you, what it means is that somehow this, what was a circle, was a constant piece, got broken. Not a big deal usually, because what I can do is I can double click, right click, and say weld. And that should get me back to where everything's together. The downside to doing it this way is I don't have a circle anymore. So like inferring where the middle is or something like that is a little bit harder than it would be if that hadn't happened. But I'm going to make it work. I am going to make this work. I'm going to get rid of this extra circle around the outside. And I'm going to triple click that. And I'm going to make that a group. Now, we have a couple things on here. We have the main entrance. And then, like I said, we have 15 columns going around. So since we have a 60-sided circle, that means the middle of each column is going to be 4 segments of the circle apart.
Yeah, thank goodness we went with 60, not 30.
Yeah,
we would have been mathing.
That would have been terrible.
Speaking of mathing, some fun facts about the Leaning Tower. It weighs approximately 14,500 metric tons.
It's a big tower.
It's got 7 bells, 1 for each musical note. We've already discussed the height. And yeah, as some folks in the comments have pointed out, there was a huge renovation project recently, which, they were trying to course correct the lean, which required 600 tons of lead counterweights and a ton of soil extraction. And now they think that it's safe for the next 200 to 300 years. So yeah, those are the facts.
I do like that. How's that? It should be good for this many 100 years.
My expert opinion, I'd give it 250 years.
I'm going to make this.
All right. You have a lot of comments and advice here telling you to put a vertical guide right up the center.
Yeah, because I'm not on the axis at all.
Yeah, Johnny 5 says Aaron should show how to make a center point option. Or yeah, put a vertical guide right up the center.
Yeah, so what I would do in this case is I would probably, so I want to try to keep this circle down here below the whole layer cake the whole time, so I can always use that same exact reference to model. But I'm going to take that a little bit further and grab that middle point. And I'm just going to draw an edge like this all the way up to the top. And then I'm going to triple click, which is going to get me. Oh, no, it didn't.
You're going to lock it?
I'm going to grab all of that and I'm going to group it. Yes. And I'm going to lock it. So locking it means I can't accidentally erase it. I can't accidentally move it. I can't do anything. It's going to be stuck right there. So that means on any level. So this is broken, right? This is no longer a circle. But I can always come to here where it intersects this, and I know I'm on the middle that way. Yeah. So just a good way to keep a guide. One of the things I usually try to do, especially if I'm doing something cylindrical like this, is model it off the center of the origin like that. But hey, this was a new learning opportunity to do something different.
That's right.
All right. I am going to get rid of shadows. I know that looks cool, but it's distracting me, and I keep thinking I have geometry laying around that I don't want. So we'll turn shadows back on later.
Yeah.
All right. So this column itself, it looks like 1, 2, 3. So it's on the 4th step. And then we have a little base that's maybe, say, 2'2" tall. No, 2 feet tall. I clicked off there. Yeah, or say 2 foot tall. So I'm going to start with that square. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to find the middle point here. I'm going to hit the option, and I'm going to, how to best do this? That's my question. I guess I'll just snap to the corners right now. I don't know if it's bigger than that or not, but then I'm going to drop that down 24 inches. And now, oops, that was supposed to be in the, I'm going to grab that X, cut that, go back into this component, edit, paste in place. And now I can take that, and I know, like I said, I want that to be on the 4th step. So if I move it vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, is that right? Hold on, I gotta jump back over here. I'm sorry, I'm panning back and forth a lot. 1, 2, 3 steps up, and it cuts the 4th. So we actually drop down one more. Move vertically, down 1. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna move it along the middle point. So I'm going to grab an edge right here. Horizontally, I'm going to move it so that it aligns with the center. Then I'm going to grab it by, again, that middle point right there, and I'm going to slide it back on the green axis. I'm going to hit left arrow to do that, to line up, and then hit that piece right there.
Nice.
It looks like I'm just off vertically, though.
You can also always toggle on the hidden geometry on that giant circle to know that you're on the line.
Absolutely true. And go view, hit hidden geometry on, and then I see there I am. I'm right on the line. Perfect. Justin's always right. Never question him. All right. I'm going to pull this because it doesn't, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of detail here. So I am going to work off of what I have here. These columns, like I said, they make blind arches, which means I can't go through them. They are covered with brick. So this, but it does come out more than the center like this. So I'm going to pull this out horizontally. So right along the green axis again to where that hits that step right there. And that's where I want to place that.
Nice.
Beauty. I kind of feel like I actually want to take this over here rather than spinning around and jumping back and forth all the dang time. Let's just let's get this thing upright. Ish.
Ooh.
It's leaning.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How many degrees off is this?
Yeah. Is it 3.9?
Let's see. Let's test. I might be that good. Could you believe that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my protractor real quick. I'm gonna go down to this point.
Yeah. I think I saw somewhere that the current lean is 3.97 degrees. So
from here to here.
2.9.
2.9.
Okay, so more of a lean than that. That is significant.
Yeah. That does look like a lot when you see like 2. I always think 2 degrees. I'm like, that's like teeny tiny. But when you're looking over, several meters like that, that makes a little more sense.
Right. Yeah. In researching this, I saw that in 1190, the lean was 5.5.
That's a lot of lean.
That is a lot of
We'll
lean.
do that when we get done. We'll do both the original lean and the new lean.
Yeah. We're going to model some lead counterweights.
That's right. All right. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to do, so there's a couple things I want to do here. If you look at these images, all 3 images are from the forum. So you guys want to look at anything I'm looking at, it's up there. But if you look at these column caps, they're decorative and they're all different. I was like, oh, cool. I'll figure out a way to make that. And then I looked and I'm like, wait, that one's different from this one. And that one's different. And that one's got some human faces on it. So I don't know. I've never actually been here, but I would be very interested. Anybody who has been there, if you've noticed the different caps on that.
Yeah, if you have been there, chime in the comments. Let us know something about the tower that you witnessed, and be honest with us. Let us know if you took a photo pretending to hold up the tower.
I hear it's what you do.
Yeah, be honest.
All right, up here, I'm gonna model.
I love that this entire stream is built on this like very sketchy hand drawn.
Hey, it's the best reference we have.
It's all we got.
So I'm gonna just capture some approximate round. Again, we're working off of what we got.
Yeah.
So
sorry. Next time I'll find something better. We're staring at pixels here.
But when I do that, rather than just come in here and kind of just go click, click, click around and just get, that sort of thing. What I do try to do if I'm doing that is let's take it to, approximate round round measurement. So I did, this was 3'8", and then when it came down vertically, I called it 9 inches, just so that I would have something that's more reasonable. I might have 16 inches. I'm gonna have to divide in half or something like that. So because that's 3'8", I'm gonna pull it 3'8". Gives me that. Nice. And I'm gonna create a very simple cap here. So I'm gonna go offset here like this. And then I'm gonna come over to the middle here. And I'm gonna drop down. How far is this? This is about, I'm gonna call that 2 foot. So I'm gonna come down 24. And then what did I make my column width? And I didn't taper my columns. I apologize if anybody's upset about that, but you'll be okay. I'm gonna go 1, whoops, 12.
You keep saying that, Aaron, but I'm the one that I used to field the comments. You have no idea what it's like.
Nope. Don't even care. Yeah. I mean, of course I care. I mean, you know what I mean.
Johnny 5 says we should be live streaming from the location.
Hey,
I agree. Yeah.
You're not going to get an argument from me or Justin about that one.
Yeah, we could eat some Italian food. Sounds nice.
Who here's closest?
Whoa. That was a really sweet little thing you just did there. You slow down.
So what I did was, this is my abbreviated column cap. It doesn't have all the details on it, but it's going to represent something, right? So I made it from the middle. I made it half of an arc. This is half the width of the column. This is just set in off of here. I'm going to double click to grab this whole square. Then I'm going to say, follow me with that. And I get that.
That was really cool.
There we go. So I'm going to triple click, make that a group. Making it a group because it's eventually going to end up as part of that column I just made. I'm going to find the middle point by hovering off the midpoint of one side, then the other, picking on the middle point, and then I'm going to drop that right in the center of this column. So I'm going to go right here. There we are. There we go. All right, so I'm going to grab that. Command X to cut it. Come in here, edit, paste in place. I'm going to leave it inside there, not explode it. Because if I did want to come back at a later point and make more detail, add detail in, I could just do that pretty quickly with, by working inside that group. All right, now we have arches. So I have an arch. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this column and I'm gonna rotate it. I'm gonna use that middle point. We go to the point just above, option, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 over.
I think I missed this. Did you make it a component?
Yeah, it's a component.
Okay, sweet.
We're a component right here. And I'm going to say, I want to do that 15 times. And that should give me a column on every side. All right.
Nice.
Looking good. Looking real good. All right. Now, the thing of which I wonder is about these arches. Let's figure out how these arches line up. They're not going to be parallel to these column caps because they're going to wrap around here. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. First thing I'll do is we'll get the detail of this done right up here. That'll give us a dimension between the column cap and the bottom of this, this shape right here. It does look like this shape repeats all the way up. Maybe, again, I don't know, hand drawn. Oh, somebody on the forum pointed out that it started leaning whilst being built. So there's actually some spots that are built vertically because I assume they were laying brick against the plumb line or something like that. So the higher levels are out of line with the lower levels because it was moving. And I don't know if that's what this is representing right here, but if you look at this piece of whatever this is, molding, it would be molding if it was inside of a bedroom. I don't know. This shape right here looks pretty straight. This one right here looks like it squishes. Look at that. I don't know if that's just hand drawnness. I don't know if that's representing that change in straightness.
Maybe the hand drawing is like a little bit more accurate than we think. I mean, maybe it truly is this sketchy.
Or maybe this is a terrible, terrible decision that we've committed ourselves to. All right, here's what I'm going to do for mine. For my representation, I am going to take this. We'll say that's 3'2". Come back like this. come down here to 12 inches, come out 6 inches, come down 1'6", and then come here like that. And I'm gonna mess this up a little bit. I'm gonna come out like this, mess it up in a good way. Like that. Here, we'll pull out like that, and it look like there's a little bit of a taper right there.
A little something going on there.
One right here too, maybe.
You just got to round that edge. Keggy is questioning your math when you arrayed the column 15 times around the circle. It should have been 14.
I thought there's 16. Oh, there's 15, 14. Yes.
Thanks, Keggy.
Let me do a thing. So if I select these, it's going to tell me there's 16 of them. If I did my math incorrectly, that means there's probably 2, one on top of each other right here.
Oh, wow.
Good thing Keggy's here. You know, design's easy, especially when you have like 100 people watching every click to tell you what you did wrong.
So true. But yeah, we talk about this internally all the time. We're really appreciative of how loyal you guys are to like watching every single stream. And it's really fun to be able to, you know, joke with you guys. And yeah, thanks for always spending your Fridays with us. It makes it really fun. Honestly, it's great. This would be a different experience if Aaron and I were just doing this without you guys.
That'd be sad.
It would be very sad.
All right, so this is going to be my ring.
Okay.
I am going to take that right now.
Oh, this is going to be such a good follow me.
Make it a group. That's going to be very satisfying, yes. I'm going to take it to the center. I'm going to slide it right out along the axis. That looks good. I'm going to grab my circle down here. My circle's in a group, so I can't actually inference it to do a follow me. So what I'll have to do is I will have to unlock it temporarily, explode it, grab that circle, follow me. And now this is in a group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, say edit group, and then say use that as a follow me. And there we go. There's our ring.
Sweet.
So I'm going to come out here. This is its own group. I should probably make a component. Let me do it real quick. I'm going to change into component, and I'm going to just call it my ring. That's what I just referred to it as. I'm going to triple click down here. I guess the rules of connection are something hitting a face. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm going to make it a group, and I'm going to lock it again. All right. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to slide that down so that it is right there. All right. And because it's a component, when I create my next floors, I'll be able to just grab it, copy it up, be good to go. This gives me a better idea of where my arc will be. So when I look at it, let's see, it's going to go from where this hits there. I'm just going to take that straight up. And where this hits here, boop, there we go, intersection, straight up to where it hits there. And then I'm going to connect these two ends together. And I'm going to connect these two ends together. I'm connecting them together, but nothing's showing up because they're connecting on the inside of that face. So that's cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab that. I'm going to push, pull that out like this. And then I'm going to make my arc on this. And then I can push it back and intersect it with the face. So I have some more things to do here, though, because it does look like that comes over, again, based on virtually no accuracy. I'm going to measure and say that's about, we'll call it a foot. Let's say these are about a foot wide.
Yeah.
So that means this does have to come this way, 12, and this must come this way, 12. All right, there we go. That's my template now. That's my face. So what I could do is, let's see, I'll come this way. Ooh, I'm going to use a guide. I like that. I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to come this way, 12. I'm going to come this way, 12. Oh boy, I'm off axis, so stuff's getting weird.
Yeah, you know what? People love it, though. Barry on YouTube says, love the problem solving. So,
oh, I got problems. Don't even worry about that. I'm going to come across
some
this
of
way,
them can't be solved.
12. They come down from the top. 12. So what that gives me the guides for my arc, right? Because my arc's going to start here, it's going to come up, it's going to hit just at the middle here and then come back down. And on the outside, same thing, is to come around, hit the top right there. That's going to give me this arc. And then I have additional details I can put inside there. But right now, that's what I need to get. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to see what happens if I just try a 2-point arc from here to here, coming up to here. So obviously, that's not right. See how it goes outside of my guides? I'm going to draw it anyhow, just to have it, because if I come look over here, it looks like there's a possibility that it goes straight for a little bit, and then, like especially this one, or this one, looks like there's a straight portion before the arc happens.
Oh, yeah.
But again, source material, am I right? All right.
Okay, I get it. Bill asks, would it help Aaron to delete or hide the cylinder face to do this better? I think you're taking the approach of drawing it on the outside, pushing it back in, and then intersecting.
Yeah, we'll intersect once we're done. So I'm basically, the push-pull was kind of arbitrary. How far I came out doesn't really matter because I'm just making a shape. So that's really all that matters at this point. All right, so 12 segments. I'm going to bump this up. I'm going to say, let's see what 24 looks like. That's fine. That's
pretty good. Yeah.
All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come hit that intersection, pull straight down. I'm going to hit this intersection right here, pull that straight down, get rid of this, and get rid of this. That looks okay, but that's a pretty sharp, like I'm straight, I'm curving, and there's not really like anything smooth there. So I'm going to grab another arc. I'm going to go from about that point right there down here till it turns purple.
Yeah, I think the marble masons of the 11th century would like to have a word with you.
Yeah, probably so. There we go. Much better. And to keep this simple, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop a line right here, get rid of all of this because I don't even need it anymore. I'm going to grab that and then turn off this section right here and then just weld that edge. And then I'll mirror. Oh, mirror's not going to work very well. I just got to use this as the side. So normally it does give you the red, green, and blue axes, but those are tied to the global axes. The magenta one can come off of any face you choose. So I just chose that and then brought it to the middle. And now there's our arch. So I should be able to take this now, offset it. And I'm just going to go from here out to here. Oh, look, it meets right at the peak there perfectly. And get rid of these extra edges down here. And then at this point, I can push this all the way back. Double click here, double click here. Awesome. Get rid of that.
Sweet.
Something happened here. Oh, I wasn't perfect. I was just off. But watch how I make it perfect.
Boom.
What? Okay. Beauty. All right, I'm going to clean up that too. I'm going to clean up this too. When you start to do things like intersect faces, if you clean up the intersecting face first, then things like line breaks and that sort of thing won't show up in your intersection later. So by having that out of there, then there's no chance that I'm going to have like a broken line, or I might still have broken lines, but it won't be the same there. All right, I'm going to take this. I'm going to get a little weird here. Just everybody brace yourself.
Should I leave the room?
All right, I need to push this straight back, which kind of sucks because I don't have a good guide to do that with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to rotate, and I'm going to grab the middle of this arch. So I'm going to grab right here. And now there's 15 of these. So if I try to come straight up to the front, it's going to be in a weird spot, right? It'll be right over one of them. But if I come around to the back, if it is an odd number, that should line up. No, it didn't. Okay.
We're problem solving.
Right. But that's not aligned to the axes.
Can't you like unhide the top of the arc that you've made and like inference it to move it back?
I can grab this. That clicked to a green axis, but it wasn't the green axis. The green axis is over here. I clicked on something that I don't know what it was. That hits the two columns. Oh, look at that. Boink, boink. Perfectly.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to explode and regroup that because I want that the
The bounding box.
Yeah, the bounding box to look right. I'm going to take that and I'm going to slide it back. There we go. So now there's some stuff I got to figure out what I want to do about. One thing I want to do is I don't want, so this won't come all the way out here. It'll actually come back like probably halfway. It always amazed me when I look at old architecture where I always thought happened. I thought this stuff, everything lined up and all these corners were perfect. But on columns all the time, stuff's just like not fully on here. I think because I come from like residential framing, if you have a 3-inch bearing, then your piece is all the way on those 3 inches and you would never have a little piece sticking out. That's silly. But that's what they do. That's how they roll in the old days. So
yeah, I mean, they were, they couldn't drink water back then. They were just drinking like, lightly fermented everything. So,
so who knows what they were thinking?
It was a looser time.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to create a curved face that matches this curve from this larger piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into this. I'm going to right click this face, say intersect face with model. And that's going to give me a whole bunch of cuts. That I just made a mess of my model, to be totally honest. If I go to view and change my component edit to hide rest of model, everything else goes away. So every place one of these column pieces, everything hit there, it all broke. I don't really care though, because all I want is this. So I'm going to Command C to copy that. Then I'm going to hit Command Z to get rid of that intersection and come back out here. Now I'm going to hit Command V. That's going to give me, there's the arch I just made. And if I take that and I put it right here, it should line up perfectly on both ends.
Ooh.
And then what I'll do is I'll slide it back till it gets all the way inside like that. See, it's going to cut it all the way. And now I'm going to right click, cut the, or not right click, actually just click on it, Command X to cut it, come into in here, edit, paste in place. And now I should be able to just double click there, delete that.
Nice.
And I'll have a nice.
You didn't even need to joint, push, pull, or anything. That is just clean modeling.
Just did it. All right. So last thing I want to do is I do want to, and again, I'm kind of making some of these numbers. I don't know some of this stuff. So I am going to select these faces right here. So these two, the inside and outside of that arc is all I need. And I'm going to right click, intersect face with model. And there, see, I got that right there. So I should be able to just grab all that and delete it. Oh, but you know what? I'm going to have to grab this and make a copy of it. Bring it right back there.
Yeah.
Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And then reverse that face. And then we have that. That is
nice.
Good
Johnny 5 says, this stream is so good, I had to go 4K and 75 inches. Time for an espresso, everyone.
Yeah.
I love that.
All around. Everybody gets one.
Espresso for everybody.
All right. So I'm going to take this arc now, which is a not a component. I'm going to make it a component.
Sweet.
My arc. I'm going to call it first arc. Because it's on the first floor, they'll have arcs above, but they'll be different.
They'll be different.
Right. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna rotate it from the center of this option to the center of this.
Oh, times 14.
14x.
Love it.
It is coming together.
Yeah, looks like it's yeah, you're right. It's like a little imperfect, but
actually does look like they went a little further, but I can fix that easy. Watch this.
Power of components. Sweet. Yeah. Easy fix.
They have a little gap here. My gap ended up bigger, but I'm having a hard time figuring out what I want to do about that. So if I was to grab scale, I'm just playing a little bit. Option, I scale this out a little bit. I can kind of. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Sure. All right. Anyhow, now we're splitting hairs, as they say. Other thing I need to do, if I intersect again, I think I pulled this up a little bit too much. So I'm going to scoot this back. All right, I'm going to come in here, edit. or not edit, intersect face with model. And I should get this shape right here is what I want. So I'm going to Command C to copy that, undo, get out of here, edit, paste in place. All right, there we are. And let's pull that forward so it just sits a little bit proud of the inside edge. Nice. And then actually this one, these upper floors, we have more of this kind of shape, this thing here. I don't know, it's hard to tell what's on what floor. But this would be where we would put that thing. So if we did want to create like this look right here, we would do that by picking a point here and we go up fairly steep like that. And then this one goes pretty much straight across to here. And then one more kind of going down to here. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take down to here. Then I'm gonna copy that up like that. And I can grab this. Oh, actually, same thing here. I'm gonna take this, put it up like that. White. Okay, then there's still one. Okay, now I'll take these two and I'm gonna use rotate on this one instead of mirror because I want to go from this face over to this face, which isn't necessarily mirrorable because it's not, but it's backwards. So what I'll have to do instead, I do have to use, because it's arcing out this way, so I can't.
Yeah, it looks like you're actually, because it's looking like a profile.
Yeah.
I think you're inferencing the outer ledge.
So we'll go from here to here.
Nice.
All right, now these two shapes are both on one plane. So now I should be able to do that. Rotate it from this plane, option to this plane. There we go. So now I can go back to hide these two.
Reverse a couple faces and you're good to go.
Four faces. Boom. Look at that.
Boom.
Okay, so a thing we're going to do now, I'm going to make that into, well, that's weird. It's a little off, but we can fix that as well. I'm going to go ahead and grab those. And we'll go from here to the center of here. And then how do I get it to, then we'll scale it again. Oh, wait, we got to get that where it's supposed to be. I'll come back to that in a second because we'll scale it afterwards. All right, so here's the thing I've been looking forward to doing.
Yeah. Barry says, I'm amazed that Aaron never swears. And yeah, I mean, to be fair, we're really in the weeds here. I'm surprised as well.
All right, so let's grab a paint bucket. Let's grab our color window. The fact is that Justin is just on the mute button. So anytime you see my mouth move and I don't say anything, it's because I'm swearing and he's hitting that button.
Cutting the mic. That's right.
Brick. So again, when we look for brick, because we can adjust colors, it's a lot less about what the texture or what the color looks like and more about the texture. So I'm going to grab one. I'm going to throw it on here. No, that's not it. Try this one.
Okay.
We're getting somewhere.
It's decent. You can scale it up a little bit.
Yeah, that might work. All right, let's try that. Let's start with that one. It is small. You can see these are some seriously big bricks. I understand why it took hundreds of years to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to View. I'm going to say Hidden Geometry because I can't scale something that's wrapped around a surface. I have to take one segment and texture. You use the texture menu to. Where's the texture menu? What am I doing wrong? Right click. Huh. All right. Well, what about this smart guy? What if I do it up here? No. Where's my texture menu?
Looks like you're.
All right. This is one of the times when I go, and then Justin mutes
Exactly.
me. See? So let's do this. Let's just let's draw a little rectangle right here. Oops, pull that up, and we have the same texture here. Now can I? Well, that's a new one on me.
Okay, I think the first thing we should do is save.
You know what? On second viewing, I really like that material the way it is. That was interesting. That's a new one on me.
And even if you like just paint a regular, like a square on the ground.
Let's just grab this white right here and say no texture.
It's interesting.
No texture. Huh. Grab my ever popular crayon. No texture. Okay.
All right. Well,
texture.
Interesting. What happened?
I don't know.
Well, you can size up the texture and then just
yeah, it doesn't matter where it comes from. So I'm gonna grab this texture
it.
Position. We'll make it like twice as big, I think.
Uh-huh.
There we go. And then I'll sample that. And then we'll delete this. And then we'll come back in here.
Oh man.
Oh, but because the rectangle I grabbed was angled.
What do you think, Aaron? Do we call it right here?
And that is how you make this unique pattern, which is what I was shooting for this whole time. Oh, it's back. I don't know. I don't know, guys.
We don't know.
You know, sometimes, and many of you have been there for the streams where I have gone down 10, 20-minute process of trying to figure this kind of stuff out. It's not, I'm not doing that. Something happened. It's gone now. We're fixed. I'm putting on straight textures. We're moving forward. All right, that was pretty good. The other thing I want to do is I do want to get, there's actually, this is a thing too, because no, I'm not worried about that right now. I'm trying to decide what to worry about. I want to get like a marble color. So these are great brick colors, but I want to get something that's like a solid, not brick texture to put on the rest of the building.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with concrete because I think a nice tight concrete probably looks a lot like old weathered marble. That's my theory. So I'm going to try, we'll come in here and I'll just try throwing one of these on here. Oh, that's dark. But again, I'm not worried about darkness. I can always lighten it up. That's got a seam in the middle of it. That's not it. That's not it. Ooh. All right.
Okay.
I can use that one.
That's a good texture. Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to go home. And because I sampled a bunch and applied it, it did save it into the model. So this is a great time to go hit save. And then we'll go to Window, Model Info, and hit a quick purge to get rid of extra materials. So now we're back down to just the two I'm using. And this is kind of nice because I can say, okay, grab this material, and then we'll just go straight over here and say, okay, now really lighten that up. Get that closer to whitish gray rather than whatever that other color was. All right. Let's try that.
So it's looking weathered. It's looking good.
We'll paint the whole thing. Oh, you come in here. See how that looks against the rest. All right. Yeah.
Sweet.
That worked out pretty good. All right, let's keep going. We'll go up here. Let's just hit the paint bucket, and I'm going to use the Option key. I forget what it is on Windows, but it's the Paint All Connected Faces. That's going to get all the pieces of the arc in one click. The same thing here. I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to say color, but I only want to color these three with this one. Then I'm going to come over here, duplicate this. I'm going to take my duplicate, and I'm just going to make it
just a little bit darker.
A couple shades darker. Yeah, exactly.
We're going for subtlety here.
So put those in there. I was too subtle. We over subtled.
We did too little.
So I'm going to come back into this and go, we're going to go a little darker still. All right. And then I'm going to put that. There we go. That's better.
Oh, yeah.
That looks cool.
Looking good.
All right. Now I'm going to triple click this. Make that into a new component. I don't know. I'm going to call this detail.
My detail. Perfect.
I've run out of names at this point. You know, it's funny because I just did a video. You guys will see it next week, 14X, which was all about how to organize your models and keep your models organized. One of the things that really says you really got to get in there and put names in.
Yeah, but not on a live stream. This is different.
Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. Okay. So if I grab this one that's in the front, I come in here. How can I do this? Let's do this. Let's change our axes. Go to Tools, Axes, and my red axis to snap across here. Reset that. Now I should be able to, oh, perfect. Okay, so now I can grab all. I'm going to scale it about the center, just a touch. That's gonna work for right now. All right. I know we have this doorway here. That's cool. That is actually going to stick that right inside. I can actually use some of my arches and stuff. So I'm going to come back to that. We're halfway through. So I want to model the main floor, this main section right here, because that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. I'll get done in one thing. And I think I can inference a lot of the stuff I did already. So that'll be kind of nice. All right. So first thing I'm going to do, actually first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of this and I'll make it into a new group. That way it's all together. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to borrow some things.
Yeah, you've built the library. Now you can,
that's right,
pick and choose.
So I'm going to grab, but they're all different sizes because there's 16 of them. So really the only thing I think I can use again is this. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to edit, paste in place. And then I'm going to move that from here. Grab it by a point. Oh, there we go. That's corner point's fine. Vertically up to here. So that's how much space I have to do my next cylinder or shape. So here's what I'm going to do.
And you wouldn't just pull the whole cylinder up.
No, because on these upper levels, see how they come in? So
it's hard to tell from the drawing, but I think you're right.
Yeah, so from here back to about here. Get out of here, color window. You're making it crazy. All right, we're going to go back to about here or so. We'll say it's about 6 feet in.
Okay.
So I do still need some stuff here. So I still have to go, I'm going to draw a line straight out, or no, it has to go up this way. Oh no, it's 60, so it's evenly divisible either way. It doesn't matter. I'm going to draw a line like that. And then I'm going to draw a line up to here, and then a line back to here, and then a line down. So I have a surface there. I'm going to put a profile of what I want to start with over here. So really, for the most part, this is going to be this little lip that comes here, comes in, and then shoots up here to that. So it's really pretty easy. So let's do something like, we'll come in, I'll say it goes up a foot. And then we'll just do an arc down to here, something like that. And that's going to come in about 6 feet. And then that's going to go straight up to this height. It's going to come out and then boom, like that.
Nice.
Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this.
Yeah, we're going to be treated to a really nice follow me here.
This is just asking for follow me fun time, man. All right, so I'm going to unlock that and explode it. Grab that. Follow me. And there we go.
Nice. Right.
So that's the inside of that done. I'm going to right now, before going any further, I'm just going to grab this, put it there. Grab this, put it there and there. And there. Did I put it on this? I didn't. So I'm going to come into this. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, it's coming together. It's coming together. Cool. That's good. I want to smooth that though, so I'm going to real quick just look at that. Beauty. All right. Looks good. Now what we have to do is get 30 smaller columns and their arches all the way around. I'm gonna do this one a little bit different than the way I did the last one. So I'm gonna triple click and make this into a group right now. So I have these two groups for right now. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do it all at once. So I'm gonna grab this, make it a component. I'm gonna say this is an upper floor. Someday I'll do a model and actually have a plan for what I'm going to name anything in that model. Actually, I do. They're called machine models. And every time I do that, I do use the material or the parts list listed in the plans. Yeah. So that goes there. 5x is going to give me 6 of them. That should take me to right here. Perfect. All right. The cool thing is because this is a component now, if I come in here, as I start modeling stuff like my columns, I should only have to do them once. And then they'll show up all the way up to the top.
Okay. Okay.
That's my theory.
It's a good theory. Are you going to draw the columns from scratch, or are you just going to take the previous one you did and shrink it down?
I think I'm going to draw them from scratch because they're so, I mean.
Yeah, why not? It's practice.
It's a circle, right? All right, so here, my base looks like it's about 2 foot, so I'm going to go 24 again. No, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. This one over here. No, it's definitely longer than 2 foot. All right, so we'll go this way, 2'4". It's about 6 inches tall. All right, so pull that out. That is 2'4". All right, and then I'm gonna make a circle. That circle is gonna go right in the middle of this, out to here, and then I'm gonna pull that up 6 inches. And then this is smaller. The actual column's like, let's say 1'4". So this is currently 2'4". So what I'm going to do is come in 6 inches on either side. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to offset this, pull that in 6, and then I can take this circle right here, scale it to here, to here. There's 3 or 4 ways you could actually do this, but I thought this would be kind of a fun one. Did that actually work? No.
Just slightly off. Oh, I think it's too small.
It could be. Okay, that's not what we're going to do. What we'll do instead is just get rid of that. We don't need you. What we'll do instead is we will just come right here, to here, up to here, to here, grab this circle. And another, this is the tool of the stream.
Yep.
There we go, there we go, there we go. And then we're gonna follow me because that's gonna go up to about, go check this dimension from here to here. We're gonna call that 9 feet. I'll pull that up 9 feet. And then, let's see, then we got a column that goes, or another cap type thingy that goes up 1'6".
Hard to tell what that is in that image. Could be some kind of bird.
What do we got? We got 2'4" again up here. So I'm gonna go this way, 1'2", 6 inches. This way is gonna go 2'4". It's going to drop down 6 inches to here, and then we will pull that out 2'4". And I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'll actually do right here. Let's use what we got. This is going to come down from here to there, 1'6".
Nice.
We'll draw that line over to the middle point, inference that, and then we want to go. What was this again? What was my circumference? 1'4". So that'll be 6 plus 2 is 8 inches. So I'm going to draw a line from here, 8, and then draw an arc from that point up to here. Bring it back, and there's my cool column cap, my minimalist column cap.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be good.
Look at how it's already making all of these at once. I got a production line going, and I'm just doing it once. That's what it's all about. That's components. That's the power of components.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to make that into a group, and then we'll get that centered up. We'll grab the middle here. Actually, here, let's do this. Let's go up here and hit the control, not control. Command. There we go, till we get the middle point. There's the middle point of the bottom. And I'm going to line that with the middle point of this circle.
Yeah.
There's our column.
It's looking great.
All right, so I'm going to grab all of that, make that a component. I'm going to call that the upper column. No. No matter how good I think I'm doing with typing, it's never as good as I think.
It's getting better, you know.
Well, sometimes there's only room for improvement. So, all right. So I'm going to bring this to one of these points that's there. That's it.
Okay.
So see how I could tell that was the point that was on the edge for how that lined up. That point came in the middle, pops out on both sides.
And what did we determine? How many columns?
16.
16.
So bring it up like that. I'm going to slide it back this way, a touch, like that. And now it still needs the arch, of course, but I'm going to grab that one, and I'm going to go from here to here. No, 15. I said 16. I meant 15. So that should be 30. Well, I'm just saying numbers apparently. 29x. There we go. 30 columns.
Ooh, it's looking good.
Yeah, I'm tired. Okay. Let's get this arch in here. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Wait, hold up. Yes. This. Yeah, suck it 5 years ago, me. This is way better. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm gonna draw a line from here to here and here to here, and then I'm gonna come back. We'll come back 6 inches. To give me a point there. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna come back 6 inches. I'm gonna connect those two together, and I'm gonna take that straight up till it hits, and then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Go straight up till it hits.
Nice.
Connect that together. Now I have a working surface. Again, SketchUp can break stuff into round surfaces, whatever you want. You can get as crazy as you want with surfaces. It is going to be easier to draw on a flat surface, though. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before. We got an arch that goes from the very middle up to the top and then back down. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to grab an arch, go from here to here, and take that up to the center. I'm going to offset that from here to here. Whoops. You too, pal. I wanted you also. I can just double click that.
Don't feel like adding some more segments to the arc, huh?
I do, but we're
not yet.
Train's barreling down the track at this point. Can't slow her down. Yeah. All right, so we get that like that. I'm gonna take. Let's see. So it looks like we got. So I'm gonna grab that. Offset that. No, I don't think that's right. But actually, I only need this outside part. I think. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Drop that straight down. Get rid of all this. Get rid of this nonsense here. I didn't want that.
We don't need that.
Then I'm going to push this back a little bit like this. Got silly too. All right, get rid of that silliness. And then, oh, you know what I could. So what I need to do is I do need to get. So here, I'll take this one first. We'll push that back. No, that's not going to work. I have to bring this one out. This face has to stay where it is because that's the middle. So I'm gonna grab this piece and pull it out slightly like that. And now I'm gonna grab a line and go from here to here. This is gonna create a new face. And I can take that face and push it all the way back into the there. All right. I'm gonna erase, just do a little quick cleanup right here. Erase, smooth that, smooth that, smooth that, smooth that. All right, so now before I go any further, I'm gonna recreate my little, I'm gonna pretend it's like a phoenix or something cool. I don't know what it is, but it's probably just some architectural shape that is somebody who did something like, I don't know. So, yeah, I just kind of talked about things there, and I don't know that anything I said mattered. Let's view our hidden geometry real quick, so I make sure that, oh, I got this whole face is flat. Oh yeah, because I made it flat.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I did.
Of course. Always intentional.
Always. All right, there we go. So now I can grab my light color that here and here. Go grab my dark color from below. Grab that. Put that here, 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 and here. And then because this is flat, I can take this, just grab the individual pieces. I don't have to copy the whole thing, just grab the faces. And then I'm actually gonna use rotate to do this. Because I'm gonna grab this point right here. Option, flip that baby right over there.
Ooh, nice.
There we go. So one of these got reversed. There we go. And then the rest of this, get rid of my hidden geometry. The rest of this will get that standard. Now, here's the cool part. So I made that, right? I did that. I made it. I'm gonna hide this edge, and this edge. I'm gonna come over here, hide this edge. Oops, I hid too much. This edge, and this edge. Nope, this edge. And I'm gonna triple click all this. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna go into one column. I'm gonna edit, paste in place.
Ooh, grand reveal. Grand reveal. Nope.
I didn't go into the column. All right, let's try that again. Go into this column. There we go. Edit, paste in place.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're almost there. We got a little bit of an issue back here, but that's easy enough to fix up. A little bit of
something there. Oh. That's on the original column.
That's embarrassing for someone else. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to come outside. So I have all this geometry to reference. I'm just going to draw a face that closes all that. I can color it with this. And I'm going to don't just double click. X. Oh no, wait. What? Nope, that's fine. I don't have to cut anything because it's in that.
Nice.
So I'm done. I'm there.
Sweet. Look at that.
Wow. All right. So again, I'm gonna skip. I'm confused about the doors. Has anybody who's been there? Because I see there's a door here. There's a door here. When I look at the actual photos, there's like doors in different spots. Is there a door on every level, and it's just like a different spot around, or?
Yeah, Filippo in the comments is clearly from Italy, and so keep us honest. Is there a door on every floor? Let us know.
How far? And also, how far do we determine how far Filippo is from the actual thing?
Yeah, he might be there on site right now.
That'd be cool. We've always talked about having a man on the ground for these live models, but unless we start modeling in Westminster, Colorado, probably not going to happen. All right, so we have this section right here. This is 3'11" and 5/16. We're going to make this 4. So I'm going to come over here. Same thing as I did on the other stair section. I'm going to come right here, click here, bring this straight out to the edge. I'm going to go up 4. 4 foot. And I'm going to come straight back. And now that has 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's hard to tell.
There's a fifth
1,
in the
2,
doorway.
3, 4.
I think it's
so
4.
Yeah, so we'll say 4, and then that's inside the arch.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, actually, look at this. This piece steps out different than the whole rest of 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Come on, hand-drawn guy.
Yeah, come on.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here. I'm going to come into this. How tall did I make this? All right. So I put a foot there. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come up 12 inches.
Filippo says door on every floor.
Door on every floor. Got it. All right. So now.
Thank you very much to the man on the ground.
That's right. There we go. I'm going to take this. Copy it over here, and that way I can just draw. I'm drawing this. This is a stupid way to do this. Let me grab all this. Oh no, I'm drawing inside the right. Oh no, this is the wrong component to be drawing this inside of. Okay, cut that. Oops, undo. Oh man, I just can't help breaking things. All right, there we go. Get rid of all that. All right. Now I was not in context. Okay, here's where I'm supposed to be drawing all those. So now this square, I will same thing as I did before. I'm just going to take that and I'm going to divide that into 4. Same thing up here. I'll grab this. I will divide this into 4. And then I'll come here, come to this one, shift, come across to here, and go up, come to right here, this way, come to here, up. And I just use these. If you really like seeing snap point or endpoints, there is an option to turn them on, but it's been years since I wanted to see those. Do you ever?
No, it's always accidental.
Yeah, that's true. Whoops. Whoops. All right. So there's our stair level. So we haven't used it very much, but I'm going to go back down here. We're going to use this 2 more times. Oh, I didn't regroup it last time. Naughty. Okay, I'm going to take that. There we go.
Filippo says he's on a soft couch 20 kilometers away from the tower. So, I mean,
It's
that's
like, what,
pretty close.
612 miles? Give or take?
612. It's like, yeah, it's like 12 miles.
Okay, yeah.
Mathing. We're mathing. Sweet.
Okay.
It's looking like an elaborate wedding cake.
It's looking pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hurry before I model anymore. Let's get some ambient occlusion on this thing.
Oh. Nice. And look at that.
Oh, yeah. Come over to the sunny side. Oh, one more thing. Edges. I'm going to lose my profiles. Oh.
Wow.
I'm just going to chef kiss that thing. Actually, when I'm done, I'll probably turn edges off altogether because that marble work needs to be seen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, and let's just poke fun at what a terrible job 5 years ago Aaron did. I mean, he had no marble anywhere.
Yeah, true.
Were you even trying?
Yeah, you kept your profiles on. It's embarrassing.
I know. Ambient occlusion. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Anyhow, I'm going to talk about that guy anymore. All right. So I'm going to come in here real quick. We'll grab that. Nope, not the brick color. The marble color. All right. Now we have one last section, and that's this right here. So we have 16 columns instead of the previous, which was 15 on the bottom and 30 in the middle. So this one's 16. I don't know why, but it is. And it has a bunch of arches throughout. And I don't know what's going on right here. I do have a picture of this, though. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to save because I'm good at that. And I'm going to come in here to my watermark. I'm going to grab the existing watermark. And I'm going to get rid of it. Yes. And I'm going to add a new watermark, which is of that top section. And I'm going to overlay that. I am going to make it completely opaque. I'm going to position the upper left corner again. I like that size just fine. Actually, maybe a little bigger. And then we'll finish that. And you know, I'm just not into this whole OSHA safety thing, so I'm not going to model all this. I mean,
we're keeping it traditional.
Where's the fun?
I don't even think there's handrails in the drawing.
You know, the ancient Pisans really had a sense of adventure. Sure. I feel like we've lost that.
Yeah, well, I mean, as soon as the tower started leaning 5.5 degrees, I feel like everybody...
Okay, valid. All right. So it says there's 16. It looks like every other one, though, is interrupted by this bell arch. So we'll make something like this. So this circle is going to have a different number of sides. So actually, I'm going to keep my middle point, but I can get rid of this circle now because this one's going to be different. I'm going to put a circle start from right here. I'm going to take it out. Let's get on the axes. Not here. I'm going to take it back a little bit. So I have another step there. And I'm going to call, or no, do I? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I want a fourth step. So I'm going to go into like there. And we're going to set the number of sides to something divisible by 16. So 16 and 16 would be 32. But if I want twice that, then I'd have...
We're looking at 64, folks.
64. So now... Okay. So that means one chunk. So there'll be a column here, and it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 will be the next one. But because of the way this works, this is a column point. This is a no column point. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually where the next column will be. So from here to here will be all arc. So let's do that. Let's make that. We'll start by, I'll just do the same thing I did before with these. Come over here and say that this is about 2'6". And it is about, call it a foot deep. And I'll come over here like that. We'll pull that out 2'6". And I'm just going to throw a column right in the middle of that, like that. So it looks like anyhow, detail. It looks like there's something going on right here, right? So this, I have like 6 inches where it goes from 2'6" to about 1'6". So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull this up 6 inches and then take this. I really want to scale it, but it's really hard to scale perfect unless I know the exact. So what's that? What are the chances that that's exactly 1'6"?
Well,
not even close.
You could draw a line and then inference it.
That's true. So if I draw a line from this point right here, and I go to half of 1'6" would be 3/4 of a foot. So that'd be 9 inches. And then but I can't see that won't work because if I go to scale, I got to move it by this. So I'd have to eyeball.
You can't scale it from the right edge. Like and hold the command. There you go.
Never mind. Of course you can. Silly me. This is why every modeler needs a Justin nearby. All right, so I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to make that go up exactly about approximately 12 feet.
Nice.
12 feet. The difference between foot and inches. It's real.
I hope Filippo's not offended that we're modeling this in feet, but
I apologize.
It's how we operate.
Actually, this is the exact same shape as this. Is it? No, that's taller. Okay, never mind. Where's my point? It comes straight down, 6 inches, come across. And what did I say that was? That was 2'6". Yes, so I'm gonna pull that out, 2'6". And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did before. So this comes down to, we're gonna call it 2 foot. So I'm gonna go from here across to the middle here. I'll draw my line down 2 foot. That was a little bit of a show off. I was flexing by typing 24 to point out that I know how many inches are in a foot. Kind of a big deal, folks. All right, so this, I know that half this column is 9. I'm gonna draw a line over 9, and then I'll draw another arc from here to here. Get rid of that. And then the last thing.
I love these follow me's. To be honest, I didn't know that you can do a follow me like this.
Well,
I always think of it as being like, some kind of circle-based thing.
Right.
But
oh no.
It's amazing.
All right, and there we go. Let's move that. All right.
Ooh, column top thing.
Top column, of course. As we make it all up again. All right, and I have a line over here, so I'm gonna grab by this edge. I'm gonna stick it right here. And then I'm going to rotate that from here to, wait, what you doing? All right, let's try that again. Get rid of X-ray, maybe that was no problem. There to there to, oh no. So then I'm gonna do just that, and then I'm gonna come over into this one, and I'm gonna say, make unique. I'm gonna come into this, give me my, what is, it didn't want to let me out of rotate. It's like, no, you're doing so good. Keep going, buddy. All right. And then that's going to be my new one. So now I'm going to take this and this, rotate that from here to here 7 times.
Nice.
That's the stuff. All right. Now what we need to do is we need to put some walls behind that. So the reason I did this the way I did this is because I wanted to model just this wedge right here. Obviously, that's not where the wedge should be.
No, we got to offset that.
Yeah, so we'll grab this. We'll offset that. I'm going to say it's going to go back about to the center. So like right here, exactly-ish.
Just about right there.
There we go. We'll pull that straight up. And I'm going to triple click. Get rid of that. Get rid of the ground. I don't need a ground. Make that into a new component. I'm going to call this a topper arch.
Topper arch thing.
What else would you call it? All right, I'm going to say here.
Looking like a piece of pie.
I don't even like cheesecake very much, but this kind of makes me think of cheesecake. There we go. So now we have some more stuff to add here. Looks like we have a little bit of a little right here between these guys. And then there's our arch right in here. We got a little half, looks like half domes right there.
Yeah.
Wow. It's actually quite complicated up here.
Yeah. Oof. All right. Deep breath. Shake it out a little bit.
That's right.
Getting into it.
All right. Here we go.
It's the final boss challenge.
That's right. All right. So I need to draw. So the issue that I have right now, I want to draw something straight against, same thing I did before. I'm going to create an arch that's going to push right. This looks like it's a different, oh yeah, this is, doesn't it look like a little more stretched out than, no?
I think it's the perspective of the photo.
Okay.
I think we should follow the hand-drawn drawing.
That's right. So one of the issues I have right now is all of this. I want to draw something flat when I look at this arch, like I've done before to reference these things. So either got to rotate it, or I guess I could work off of this. I could come this way from here to here and just carry that all the way over to like the middle of this. Go this way to the middle of this. Drop that straight down to here. Like I said before, just having a something to inference to work off of is very important. It's going to make it much easier.
Oh yeah, we're great call out here, Keggy. Yeah, so there's two columns next to each other. Then
oh like, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, Keggy, you're playing with fire. Just when I thought the finish line was in sight.
Did you know there's like 100 levels of undo in SketchUp? It's true.
Yeah, only Aaron uses it though.
All right. So
you got to scoot that over.
1, 2, 3. So
yeah.
So I'll take both of these and we'll just do a quick slide over to here, and I'll take this one and we'll rotate it. Oops. Back over here, and then we'll take. We need another slice of pie right here. There we go.
Pisa-cake.
Now I grab these 3, not 2, 3 to go from here to here, which we'll do 5 more times. Nope.
Ty chimes in. I have hit the limit before. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of undos, but not enough.
Not enough.
That didn't work.
We need 200. Yeah, seriously though, I know that we're poking fun at you, Keggy, but thank you for catching that. I feel like it was way easier to course correct at that point than had Aaron gone all the way through.
Yeah. In theory, that was wonderful. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Reality. Okay, so here's what's going on. I'm going to undo some more. And I'm going to get rid of this. No, I'm going to keep that one, actually. I'm going to undo more. Keep undoing. So it looks like I need to get my circle back because I deleted that, if you recall. So I'm going to come straight out this way till I hit that. I'm going to make it 64 sides. Give me the edge.
I love that internal SketchUp folks have been paying attention here. But yeah, this is a fun insider knowledge. But Colin says the number of undos has increased about 4 updates ago. Right. Special prize to anyone who wants to test what the limit is now.
It used to be 100, though. Am I correct, Colin? I believe that 100 was it. And I think I verified that once just for fun.
Yeah, is it in 4 digits now, Colin? What are we working with?
All right, so it says there's 16 columns up here. So if there's 8 archways,
is there 16?
That's what the incredible smarts that I remember. The smart thing that
I think there would only be like 12 up there if I had to guess.
Well, but look, so if I'm looking at this, arch here, that's half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think there's 12.
But how do I get 16 on the top? Because it says right here.
I think your facts are wrong.
Belfry has 16. Okay.
I think the note that says notes that make you sound smart is incredibly ironic.
Fair enough. All right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice. Yeah, Colin confirms it used to be 100.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If this is correct, then that means inside of this piece, there should be, this has to be split to 3, so I can't do 8 sides because that's not enough. So I got to upgrade my number of sides on this arc right here. something divisible by 3, which 8 is not.
Let's do the math.
Nah.
8 divided by 3. Put 2.66666.
See, this is where this is. Okay. Everybody relax. Everybody
Everybody take a deep breath.
just relax, okay? All right. So if I draw an edge from here straight down, I'm gonna go this way, like that. And I'm gonna draw a circle, new circle. I'm drawing it over here on axis. So now if there was 8 sides, I wanted each of the 8 sides to have 3 distinct sections. That would be 3 times 8, which would be 32, correct?
Sure.
I didn't feel confident in that answer. 32. Now, what I think I'm saying is that 1, 2, 3. That is a group. So if I grab these 2, rotate them from here to here, and then this one would rotate.
Yeah, we've got a couple comments here defiantly saying 24. But also that whole thing, like your columns need to move inwards. The belfry is smaller. The diameter of the belfry is smaller. Thanks for keeping us honest in the comments here, folks.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
That's looking too close together.
Because I drew them. I need to draw them to this. I need to move them to the centers of my segments. Not. All right, I got it figured out. I got it all. Just wait and see. This is gonna be so cool. Oh boy. Fridays, huh? Am I right? All right. So I think
sounds like somebody's got a case of the Fridays.
Right. So I think now I can go option here to here. I can say 7x, and that should. Son of a gun.
No. I think it's too close. Plus, everything needs to scoot in.
How many is this? Wait.
Johnny says you got to rotate the capitals 20 times and columns every 4.
17. How the heck do they get an odd number of columns? Yeah, well.
Yeah, we're running out the clock here, folks.
All right, so this should be half of this. This is okay. I can do this. I can do this. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody. All right, so now, if I was to go from here to here, if I was to take this and divide it by 3, I would put this.
I feel like at this point I don't even know what you're doing anymore. Honestly.
I don't.
I've
gone to silent problem solving mode at this
I've lost
point.
track.
I apologize, but I'm mildly irritated at the fact that this is causing me such distress.
Yeah, Kegi says, "Sorry, I wish I wouldn't have said anything."
I would have noticed it was bad. It was wrong sooner or later. I mean,
Yeah.
it would have eventually been figured out. All right, watch this. Watch. Just you pay attention to what I think I'm doing. Nope, this is wrong. It's already wrong. It's wrong. Because delete.
Oh, you deleted your center point. Oh
I did,
man,
but I still
everything
have a
is
point here to move from. Now it's too far off.
Okay, J.R. Wells says count the small arches.
You count the small arches. Sorry. Hold on. 1,
I mean, that's actually a good
2,
approach.
3, 4. Okay, so if I go this way, from here to here. All right, I got it. Everybody relax. Divide that actually thirds. All right, so this one rotates so that the center of this is in the middle of this edge approximately. That stays in the middle. This one rotates over so the center of that is also in line with the middle of that piece. Now I can take this, this, and this, and I can rotate that from here to here 7 times. That was stupid. I hate geometry.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
I agree with the smaller thing, but maybe my steps weren't deep enough.
Yeah.
So this is about 41 feet. If I go from here,
Okay.
51 feet. Okay, so
yeah, 5 feet in on each side.
Yeah. So what we need to do now is I need to draw an edge from here to the middle of this, from here to the middle of this, and from here to where this middle would project straight down like that to there. Because when I move this, I want to make sure I move it towards the center. So if I come this way and I move it 2.5 feet in, no, 5 feet.
Yeah.
5 foot in. All right, we'll grab this one. Again, inferencing along this line right here. So I'm always moving in the right direction. 5 feet.
Yep.
And then this guy too, same thing, along here, 5 feet.
Okay. Okay.
All right, everybody's feeling good now, right?
We haven't even leaned this thing yet.
Well, fortunately, that's a fairly quick procedure. Option here, 7x, PAL.
Okay. Okay.
All right, now to really half-ass this thing. So I'm going to come this way, so again, right about the middle. I don't even know how many sides to have now at this point. Like seriously,
Yeah.
I have just confused myself to the point where
of insanity, honestly.
we're on the brink, folks. All right, so let's grab this circle now.
Ty or Colin, if you're in the office, please bring snacks. Like we need something.
My blood sugar. I need a Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah, please.
All right, so if I grab all of these, right, I should say, no, this way, 24. So if this circle is 24 sides, we'll say 48. That should give me nice, even. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
We do have a reminder here to save.
That's just straight up excellent idea.
Ty says he's working from home. No snacks.
Nobody cares about us, Justin.
That's okay, Ty. We're happy for you.
So I'm going to go from here to here. Run that through. Go from here to here and run that through. There we go. All right. Now, this is our shape. And this is where the corners will begin to be cut. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this as my working surface. So I'm going to go from here to the center of, say, that. I'm going to go from here to, say, the center of that. Drop that straight down onto the ground. Drop this straight down onto the ground. Connect those two together. Nope, didn't do that right. Somebody's off. Somebody's what? Okay. Try that again, pal. Let's see if you can just do something right. Okay. There we go. It's right there. All right. Like it. Okay. So now inside of here, I'm going to draw a line right across like this. And this does come in a bit. So you can see here, these pieces are in here a little bit. So I'm going to come in like, let's see, we'll come across 2'6". Why? Because that's why. Because. All right. Now draw a circle in here. All right. So now this will come through. I'll get rid of this. And this will go through like that.
Okay.
And then, so we'll intersect faces with the model. Like that. Now we should, if we get rid of this, we should have an arch right here. Oops. I made a mess. Undo, 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 undo. Let's try that again. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Fortunately, again, because I really only have to put this detail in once and then I can copy it around. But let's, no, that's what I did wrong. All right, so I'm gonna move a copy. I should just joint push pull that thing and then be done.
Yeah, if it feels like I've checked out, it's because I have.
Okay, that's cool. We got what? How much time do we have left? I got 9 minutes.
Yeah, we got 9 minutes.
Watch this.
It's gonna come together.
Something's gonna happen. Option down to here, and now I'm gonna grab this, this, and I'm gonna go to my tools, 306 collection, joint push pull, and I'm just gonna pull these out a little bit, like that. I'm gonna grab this face right here, tools, 306 collection, joint push pull. Pull this one out a little bit, like not that much. Gosh, be cool, man. Let's just come up. Let's just come up a bit.
Chill out, just a little bit.
All right. You know what? Fine. What do you want to do?
Now inference the door frame on the.
I like that.
Okay.
Push this one in.
Okay.
Oops. This one we got to turn off this and then push this in. Okay. And we'll get rid of those.
It's looking pretty good.
All right. And then over here. Oh, come on, man. Another arc? Who cares? Who cares? Oh, okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do here. This is going to be really something. I'm going to come across like this. Actually, I'm going to go.
I think you should just model a cutter. Just cut the whole thing.
I like that idea very much. But I already got the idea, I think. All right, so I just got to get a plane. There we go. That's all I need. Because I just want this right here to break right there.
Okay.
Like that.
Yep.
See?
I see it.
Yeah. And now I'm going to go up like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a circle. I need something to be referenced, though. So I'm going to like, yeah, I'm making things harder than I need to be at this point. I pretty much got that.
Yeah, we Questist just joined, and he's asking if you could take it from the top.
Yes, I can. Thank you for asking.
You're gonna have to watch that replay, Questist, but nice try.
All right, so we take this out. I'm using Justin's cutter idea. Oh, it's not centered? What?
Oh.
Am I not drawing flat? I'm not drawing on that. All right. I'm going to come here. Inference. Nope. There we go. Now we're inferencing the right thing.
Okay. Now we're cooking.
All right. Everybody just be still not lining up. All right. Scrap that idea. Here's what we're doing instead. As Justin suggested, because Justin's pretty much always right, folks. Let's make a quick cutter. That's just going to be based off of that line right there. Copy that out to here. And then I'm literally going to draw a rectangle exactly this size-ish. Go there, I put a circle on it right here at the top, like that. I'm gonna go like that, I'm gonna go like that. And I'm gonna triple click to make that a group. I'm gonna grab that by the middle of this back line right here. I'm gonna bring that, I'm gonna drop it right here. And then I am going to slide it in.
Okay. Honestly, pretty good. Yeah.
Grab
I
by
feel
that
like
point
you
right there.
you nailed the estimated dimensions there.
Yep, 100%. All right, and then again, I'm just going to grab this, intersect face with model. I can grab this piece, delete it, and then we'll do the same thing. I'm just going to push pull this in. No, this is actually supposed to go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. So because at this point we're out of time. So let's get some things in here, and we will call this done. I'm going to one last time, joint push pull, grab this. What? About that much. There we go. And now I can get rid of this, triple click this, rotate this on the flat from here, option to here, and we're gonna say 7 times. All right, there we go.
Sweet.
There's our thingy. And now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go from here to here.
Put a cap on it, push pull,
Oh, yeah.
group it.
We're gonna grab all this, make it a group. I'm gonna put a circle right here from here to here. We'll push it up. We're gonna offset it. Push that up. I think we're done. All right. We ran out of steam there at the end, but
lean it.
Yeah, now we need to lean it. So as I said, I'm gonna grab all of this, make it a group.
Save it. Save.
Yes. Save. And I'm gonna get rid of my references so you guys will think I just made it from scratch and you'll think I'm cool. And then we'll take that and we're gonna grab it by, oops, still got a middle point. Come over here. Pardon me, Street. Wait, let's. All right, there we go.
Okay.
And then let's grab that, drop it back to the ground.
Yeah, you guys almost witnessed a true unraveling there. That was about as close as I've ever seen.
All right, so we grabbed those 3 pieces. So this one, 5.5, right? That was the first where it was at before it got straightened slightly. So let's see what 5.5 looks like.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
That is not.
Okay, but now it's 3.9.
All right, so we grab this one. There we go. We'll go 3.9, only 3.9.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, compared to the 5.5, the 3.9 actually looks, manageable.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
So we got history here now, not just my modeling, but these. I didn't put. Hold on. Everybody, just relax, okay?
You've gotten the second one. You're going to do the handrails now, or
no? There's no colors up here.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's all I really want to do.
Yeah. We'll upload this model to 3D Warehouse, and you guys are more than welcome to finish it up for us and put the flag on the top, put the handrails on the top.
Etc. But there we go. We're going to call that. Gotta go find that Rice Krispie treat now.
Yeah, Colin did say that he dropped some snacks off outside. I heard.
I thought he was in another country right now. I didn't.
I heard a knock on the door, but we've been trained not to open the doors. So
that's right. Okay, let's get rid of these lines, and then let's look at it. I said I'd bring shadows back. I'm gonna throw my shadows on real quick, and then we'll call this thing.
Wow, you guys, we did it. We did it with the help of everybody involved. Thanks for keeping us sane.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
I mean, I need a whole weekend to recover from this stream.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, what do you think, Aaron? Should we tease what next week's stream is?
If I remembered, I would. But I get so focused
I know
on what I'm
you've been
working
in
on.
the
I can't even
zone.
think about
You're
next
right.
week.
Let's see here. Next week, ooh, yeah, Donovan and Aaron are teaming up to do a foosball table.
Ooh, that'll be a fun one. That'll be a good
So
time.
that is going to be really, really exciting to watch. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, for spending the whole 2 hours with us. There were times I didn't think we were going to be able to.
I didn't know that I was going to stick around for 2 hours, to be totally honest with you.
No, I mean, if I wasn't on camera, I would have snuck out. So, but yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I know that you guys are tuning in from around the planet. I saw some chatter about which cocktails people are drinking. That's fun. I saw some chatter that people are out of power and they're using their generators to tune in. So thank you so much. It's so cool to see all you guys here with us. And yeah, what do you think, Aaron? I know you don't remember 5 years ago, but was this harder? How did you feel about this?
I don't think I had this much detail in there because I don't remember a lot of the stuff that just happened. But I like the way it looks. That material, and I know I'm beating a drum, but that material just is this next level thing, you know? It just looks better with the material on there. But yeah, I'll throw this up on 3D Warehouse. We'll put a link in the forum. So that same forum page that announced this live stream will have a link to this later today. Yeah. But other than that, I think it's the weekend now. We made it, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Thanks, guys.